Hi everybody, quick reminder, don't forget to check out the on-screen end cards towards the end of the video, as well as the merch shelf and links down in the description below to explore my new Outcast comic book series. And I just have to say that I genuinely appreciate all of the support that's been shown for this new adventure. Now I hope you're having a great day, and let's dive in to Granny Smite. Now, she's a uniquely compelling Marvel Comics character that was introduced during the From the Ashes relaunch of the X-Men franchise in 2024. Making her first debut in X-Factor Volume 5, Issue Number 1, Granny subverts classic superhero conventions as an 87-year-old mutant whose abilities manifested late in life under tragic circumstances. Unlike traditional heroes motivated by idealism or justice, Granny Smite is driven by profound grief, severe loss, and a darkly comedic desire to end her own life. Granny possesses absolute invulnerability and nigh immortality. Her body can withstand extreme environmental factors, including but not limited to high-yield explosions and point-blank gunfire, collapsing structures and intense heat and fire, drowning, toxic atmospheres, and the complete vacuum of open space. And this is just what we've seen so far, because we don't truly know her limits yet, which there seemingly are none. However, despite her indestructible nature, Granny Smite lacks any type of superhuman strength, energy projection, enhanced speed, or combat training. In addition to this, physically she retains the frame and agility of an elderly woman. Furthermore, her abilities carry significant tactical limitations. As Hank McCoy, aka Beast, famously observed, because Granny Smite presents no direct offensive threat, an intelligent opponent can simply ignore her, walk past her, or restrain her in a container. She also faces the terrifying prospect of being trapped or buried alive indefinitely, as she cannot die from starvation or physical trauma. Now, this wild story begins with a nearly 9 decades old Granny Smite, who lived an ordinary life completely unaware of her latent mutant gene. Her power remained dormant until extreme physical and emotional trauma triggered its awakening. The initial manifestation occurred during a catastrophic house fire that tragically took out her husband, Freddie Smite, leaving her entirely unscathed while her home burned to the ground. Months later, another disaster struck when a plane crash claimed the lives of her surviving son and grandchildren. But once again, Granny Smite emerged without a single scratch or injury. Then, clearly realizing that she was cursed with total physical invulnerability while everyone she loved had perished, Granny Smite was left heartbroken and emotionally shattered. Devastated by survival guilt and yearning to reunite with her family in the afterlife, she began actively seeking out absurd and lethal hazards in a relentless bid to test the limits of her immortality. And when the US government reformulates the X Factor as a corporate-sponsored mutant task force, Granny happily joined the roster. Her team values her as the ultimate tank and human shield. During operations, she nonchalantly walks into crossfire, triggers dangerous booby traps, and draws enemy fire to protect her teammates. And it's this very nonchalant attitude about danger, contrasted with her cheerful, grandmotherly demeanor, which creates a distinct blend of dark humor and emotional depth, making her one of the standout new characters of Marvel Modern Comics. Now, for her powers and abilities, and her influence on the Marvel Comics universe thus far, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Granny Smite a rating of 4, which is a rating of Journeyman. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, hype, and subscribe to The New Sage.